Okay,
Well, I can tell you some stuff first if you want.
Sure. What are some things that you think people should know as the man of the relationship as your girl's about to give birth?
One, as the man, right? Since you want to go like from that angle, you're the leader. You have to lead her into childbirth.
Oh, let's get into it. I need to take it back right now in front of the whole entire audience. All the misogynist and sexist jokes. You still won't take it back.
And here's why.
Why?
Because, yes, my reaction, right, is wrong.
Okay.
I can acknowledge that.
Sure.
But it's a reaction. Don't conflate it. They were doing something wrong first.
Oh my God.
They're out here trying to put me down.
Is it okay, this is a male question, if I bring my Switch? Because there's a lot of downtime.
There isn't.
Oh, there's not downtime.
We brought so much stuff, dude. We brought laptops for movies. We brought Sudoku books to do Sudoku puzzles together. We had a plethora, word of the day for the podcast, plethora of different, like,
a myriad.
Oh my God. Yo,
take care of your lady. Do everything that she says. Now, my last question. At what point do you think that is kind of, that mentality is done for?
About 2 or 3 months after. And I'm not even.
I was thinking like 2 years.
Nah, 2 or 3 months. Really hope people push through the first half of this podcast where you troll the shit out of me.
I didn't troll.
Sure.
No. Don't put that on me, okay?
Hold on.
When you make the jokes and I point them out, how is it me trolling?
I just want to say I hope people push through the first half to watch the second half, because I think that was actually like
a conversation.
Good conversation about giving birth and like being there for your wife.
All right. I got a question.
Oh boy. Are we starting?
You ever just like have breakfast and you're so full, protein shake, you're on health vibes, and someone says you want to get breakfast and then you tell them no, but then they consistently inconvenience you and say, hey, no, I'm going to get you food anyway. And then you're like, well, I'm trying to be healthy, but he's bringing fried foods and then all your diet is just
is that like from like personal experience that you've had?
No, I heard somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It sounds like every Egyptian I've ever met in my entire life.
I'm saying. All the immigrants that just force food down your throat. Don't you think that's a problem?
So what you're saying is we should get rid of the immigrants. Is that what?
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, learn things that you want to learn.
I got a fun fact for you.
Hope you learned something like that. I hope you not.
I'm an idiot. If you have any questions, don't ask us.
I forgot how we do this. Welcome to the Idiot Extras podcast. I'm your co-host, Justin.
And I'm your co-host, George.
And every week we try to probably be less racist.
Yeah, but we haven't done this in a while, so our ignorance level just kind of, we're trying to bring it back down.
And George has had such an amazing life event. That's why we've taken a little hiatus, but we're back. And he has something to teach us.
Okay, first of all, don't let him blame this on me. If you haven't seen this podcast in a while, it's because he stopped editing, he stopped recording, he stopped wanting to do, and you guys know that he does, as he says on every episode, right? He does all the work. So if he's doing all the work and no episodes are coming out, you tell me what's the problem is.
Okay, here's what that you didn't know. As I knew that once you were getting near to having your child, you'd say, this podcast, I don't care about it. So then what I did was I gave you a month to reach out and to be like, wait, Justin, let's do this podcast. And then I'll go back to working. But it took you a month to be like, hey, wait, Justin, don't we still do this thing?
Yo, can I tell you something?
What?
Like, this is something I was going to talk to you about after the podcast, but fuck it, we're recording. So I'm going to just tell you right now. You know how many times I stopped myself from sending the text, like, maybe we should stop the podcast?
Hey, here's the thing. I think at this point, this is hey, do you want to hoop? And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
I like that.
This is a fun thing to do.
I'm so down with that.
Okay,
I'm
so
good with that.
What are you teaching us?
So today I'm going to tell you anything. Well, I honestly, I don't have anything prepared. I was going to give this an opportunity. Hold on. Hear me out.
Tune in next week when I start talking about my subject.
I want.
He came here and said, I ain't got nothing to talk about.
I'll tell you this, right? So I was in therapy the other day.
Okay, what about therapy?
And the childbirthing experience, I mean, as Justin said, I just had a child. I gave birth. I did all the work. I'm doing everything.
Ooh.
I'm so glad she doesn't watch this anymore.
No, I'll send it to her.
Oh, stop.
I'll clip it.
Stop.
You do all the work. It's fine. You do all the work.
No, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. have her be like fully recovered before you decide
it's
to.
okay. She can kick your ass still.
She can.
So what about therapy?
And I was just like talking about all the things that have happened in my life over the last like 3 weeks, and things have just been going non-stop that I was hoping I'd give you the opportunity to ask any questions about child rearing / childbirth.
Oh, so your segment is for me to ask you questions.
Because I'm a professional now at giving birth.
Okay.
I can give all the birth.
Okay.
And 2, raising children. I can raise all the children.
Okay. So then I'm going to ask you questions and then you have to answer them.
Yes, but before we get started, do you have any news segments for us?
I have news. I didn't do any work because I knew you were going to do any work.
No, I did.
Okay. What's your news?
Dude, so before we get started, this is a major piece of news, and we'll get back on topic. But everyone needs to know that Taylor Swift and something Kelsey,
Something.
I forgot his name, Travis. Also,
It's only the best couple ever in NFL history.
right? Well, in
You don't
NFL,
even
in world history.
Oh, my bad. Well, you didn't even know his name.
But also, this is the only reason why I brought it up is because any fantasy football players who
His
are
stats won't go
drafting,
down?
do not draft Travis Kelce.
Oh, you think? Oh, I know.
She's
I
gonna
hear what you're
tank
saying.
his career.
No, I hear what you're saying.
She's
You're saying
tanking his career.
marriage nerfs men.
No, Taylor
like it
Swift
actually,
nerfs men.
especially physically and mentally, they go downhill after they get married. Is that essentially what you're saying?
Yes, and okay, yes,
Ooh,
and specifically Taylor Swift.
why?
Look
What's
at her
wrong with
dating
Taylor
history,
Swift?
bro. She just brings men down. That's
racist.
as my liberal friends tell me.
You can't
White
be
you can't be racist
right?
towards white people.
A horrible take. I think marriage is beautiful, and I think all he's gonna do is become better and better.
Yeah, that's why he's trying so hard to leave and like get into acting. That's fine. That's fine. Watch Happy Gilmore too.
I have not.
He did not bad in it.
Does he still have the mustache?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, look amazing.
I mean, I want to grow a mustache, so we're getting into it.
No, we need to shave that mustache. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna ask you random questions that I just thought of. So thank you for letting me know this is your topic.
Of course.
Okay,
Well, I
so
can tell you some stuff first if you want.
sure. What are some things that you think people should know as the man of the relationship, as your girl's about to give
So,
birth?
one, as the man, right? Since you want to go with like from that angle, you're the leader. You have to lead her into childbirth.
Oh, let's get into it. How do
have
you
to-
lead a woman through birth? Let's go, George. Or pregnancy as
honestly-
an entirety. You're not even
honestly-
saying just a birth. You're saying lead through the entire pregnancy.
Yes. Tell her how to have the baby so that she does it better.
Okay, so question scenario. If she's like, I'm so angry, or she's feeling emotions, or she's because of the hormones, how do you lead as a man to guide her through her hormones?
What you say is, I understand your emotion.
Okay.
But it's wrong. Listen to me and do as I say. I can't do
It's
that.
wrong. No, it's
Honestly,
okay.
hold on.
This is you. This is the true
Hold on,
you.
hold on.
This is the true you. And you're trying to play it off as if you haven't said this before, but you have. That's the thing.
Unfortunately, this is an entire like year of podcast history of me saying this.
Yeah, dude. So don't be like, oh wait, guys, I
No,
can't do
hold on,
this.
hold on.
I can't do this bit.
Hold
That's
on.
you. And it's fine to be
So
you.
actually, this is a point I did want to make on the podcast.
Okay.
This is all right. We've had our fun moment. This is a serious moment. This is a serious moment.
Yeah, for sure, bro. The before was not serious.
I'm being.
Yeah, guys.
I hate that you're because I want to have a serious moment right now.
Oh yeah, because we weren't being serious before.
I hate you.
Okay, go ahead.
You make me look so. You know, I
don't say anything.
listen. I do the bit right for like 5-10 seconds, and then you do the bit for the entire episode.
No, but here's the thing, George. If you keep doing the bit, that means there's some sort of truth in it.
Yeah, but I'm keeping them on edge. They don't know which side is the truth. That's the idea.
Oh, you know.
No. All right. Real talk.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, this is a genuine thought that I had. I was just like, for every red-pilled man who like, the red pill movement.
Yeah.
Who like thinks like gung ho, like we need to be the leaders of the household. We got to do all this stuff.
You
we
believe
need
that?
to. I did.
Oh, you don't believe that
did, dude.
anymore. You believe that you don't lead the household anymore.
It depends. It depends.
Okay.
When it came to childbirth, dude, that alone, holy moly, changed my entire perspective on what women have to go through, what they
Interesting.
experience.
It's a birthing a human
Yes.
being.
No.
change.
Yeah. No. I'm a piece of shit. What do you want?
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want? Okay.
So you're saying
I drink Chick-fil-A coffee. I'm
so
sorry. I'm
all
not.
those times you're like, wait, actually, women, that getting kicked in the nuts hurts more than giving birth.
Okay. So
Okay, all those jokes you said constantly throughout the years, you're taking all that back.
no, because
See, this guy hasn't learned anything.
let me tell you why. Let me
haven't
tell you
learned
why.
Anything. Okay.
Let me tell you why. Because I gave them the opportunity. I humbled myself, right? I shut my mouth. In that delivery room, I didn't make a single joke. I didn't try to do any like sexist, like male, whatever, bravado. And every nurse, every doctor, every female person in the hospital, which apparently is everybody. There's no like males in the birthing experience, which is
Misogynistic.
preferred.
See, I called it from a mile away.
Every single one of them was just like, yeah, Dad, you don't understand. Yeah, Dad, it's so hard, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Dad, the pain that they're going through is like immeasurable. To the point, for every single one of those comments, I shut my mouth.
Okay.
But it got to a point where I was just like, I've had enough. I'm going to make a joke because I'm tired of it.
Okay, so what joke did you make?
I was like, I don't know. I've had some pretty bad bowel movements and I was able to push it out okay.
Okay.
To which
So you equated poop to your own child.
it wasn't received well.
You think?
Yeah, no, not by my wife, not by the
Okay.
doctors, not by the nurses. They were all just kind of like, shut up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. And so then you take it all back. I'm giving you another opportunity. So all those jokes, you take it all back.
No. And listen, it's not because I think the joke has any truth to it. It's because they laid it on so thick that I have to be the opposite. I have to be a contrarian and be like, well, you know what? Also,
You know, I have a problem with that.
why?
We had a long late night conversation with my best friend, your cousin, about blaming other people on your actions. You can't say that because they laid it on thick, it's okay for you to make those jokes, George. It's not okay. And you need to take it back right now in front of the whole entire audience. All the misogynist
No.
and sexist jokes,
No.
you still won't take it back.
And here's why.
Why?
Because, yes, my reaction, right,
Yeah.
is wrong.
Okay.
I can acknowledge that.
Sure.
But it's a reaction. Don't conflate it. They were doing something wrong first.
Oh my God.
They're out here trying to put me down.
So you're saying it's because of them that you reacted that way?
Guys, if you learn nothing from this podcast, everything is everyone's fault but yours. You're doing it right. You keep living your life.
Okay, so the advice you want to give men.
No, everyone.
No. This is how we started the podcast. The advice you wanted to give men, especially when their wife is pregnant, is one, lead them through the entire pregnancy, even through birth. It's your job as the man to lead her because she doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
And then two, to guess what? You can make all the sexist and jokes because you know what the truth is hidden in there? The truth is that the man also goes through things because you're saying they're all making these jokes when in fact the man's doing all the work.
No.
They're tied together.
Only make the joke if they give you ammunition to make the joke. If they're being nice, you can play nice.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. But also, real talk. No, I learned that you should shut the hell up if you're in the
so
birth.
funny that you keep saying real talk and then you go on a rant, include the bits and jokes, and then you say real talk again. George, what's real talk and what's the bits?
The thing is, here's the thing, right?
Okay.
Here's
the thing.
to be honest, right?
Okay, be honest.
It's because me and you have a way of speaking on the podcast, or not even on the podcast, in real life. I say the opposite of what I actually mean, right? And you understand me, and we keep the jokes flowing back and forth.
Oh, interesting.
Unfortunately, because people don't understand us and me specifically,
Yeah.
when we do this on camera, it looks like I'm actually like being misogynistic, but in reality,
Interesting.
reality,
Oh.
it's the opposite.
This is the first ever, folks. the podcast host is gaslighting the audience. It's interesting. I've witnessed it firsthand. I can't believe before they even commented and before they even said anything, you're gaslighting them.
Dude, every podcast is gaslighting. I've learned that every podcast.
Oh, when you watch yourself?
No, I mean, yeah, definitely me, but like also every other podcast. People just lie, and it's entertaining. And that's what I'm gonna do from here on out.
Okay,
I'm just lying.
Are you just gonna be lying?
Just lying the entire. What's the truth? What's a lie?
Okay, on camera, do you love your wife?
Fuck. I'm trying to do the math. I like which one. The answer is yes. So I should say no. No.
You don't love your wife. Say it out loud.
I'm lying. The answer is no.
So you're not lying. The answer is
I'm
yes.
not going to give you the opportunity to clip
Let's
this.
clear it out. Let's put the truth on the table because you just had a child.
Bro,
so George, do you love your wife? And you said it like 5 times, dude. You're lucky you don't have the mustache anymore.
Yo, I'm going to need a cut on that. I'm going to need to edit.
Okay.
I'm tired, dude.
We derailed.
Okay, we're back on.
Let's get back on the topic of children.
No, I'm being serious. You better cut that. 'Cause I'm sleep deprived. That's something I'll tell you about when we talk about.
Sure. Okay. Let's actually talk about advice given to new fathers.
Oh.
Not even people who have never had kids before. So
listen, there's only one piece of advice that I can tell you when it comes to at least the birthing experience itself.
Okay.
And it's that what they're going to go through is literally unimaginable, not metaphorically unimaginable for you. Like you cannot.
I can imagine it.
Yeah. No, you can't.
I can imagine it.
Not accurately. You know what? Fine. If you want to make it like, qualifying, you cannot accurately imagine.
The most painful thing I would ever go to, I could probably imagine.
No. Because I've done the research. The most painful thing that you can do is actually break a bone, which I've done. So I experienced that pain.
So you know what it feels like to give birth.
No, because
by, transfer property.
I don't have, a hoo-ha.
Okay.
A Yahoo.
No, but on the pain scale,
Google?
like you said many years that getting kicked in the nuts is more painful than giving birth. So if you broke a bone, that's breaking the scale. So you actually can imagine what it's like to give birth.
I can't imagine the pain. I can't imagine the experience.
But you saw,
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Also, breaking a bone, instant. Pain, it hurts. Wah, baby.
You're making fun of yourself.
I have to because I don't know how you're going to edit this.
Okay.
Versus child labor is like multiple hours and like exhausting.
Okay.
The best piece of advice that I can tell you is that find some confidence or some stability in your core and your values because you are going to feel literally without any kind of control. You have zero control over the situation. There's nothing you can do. And all you can do is just support her and do everything and every word that she says.
What does support look like?
Anything that she says, whatever she says. If she says, don't touch me, don't touch her. If she says, I need a back rub, you give her a back rub.
Okay.
Would that like, if
listen to everything that she says.
Literally obey. She's the leader in that situation.
Oh, I'm
being serious.
She's leading?
She is the leader in that situation.
You've been led.
I've been led.
Oh, okay. That's on record. That's amazing.
I was the
growth,
husky
George?
at the front of the sled. I was just
that is growth, and I'm very proud of you,
dude. It was a crazy experience. Oh my god. I don't know. I was like, I hope everyone experiences, but then I also like, dude, it was insane and crazy and terrifying, and like trying to describe it in words is just, it's not enough. It was a crazy experience, and all I can tell you is that as a guy, be there, hold her hand if she lets you, and talk about it beforehand, about all the different situations, all different scenarios. Like, if this happens, what do we want to do? If this happens, what do we want to do? And like, know the birthing plan inside and out, so that way she doesn't have to talk when she's in incredible pain. You can just kind of like take the action for her.
Sure. Okay, question. Is there anything you can look back at your experience and say, I wish I should have done this, or I wish I shouldn't have done this?
I wish I looked into further all the different possibilities of like what can go wrong, or like how to...
What would you do in those scenarios? What do you mean could go wrong? Like, during the birth?
Yeah, like
Isn't
we
that
had
the
we had a
medical-
birthing plan, right?
Isn't that the hospitals or the staff's kind of worry?
Yeah, but there's also like a lot. People don't know this, but there's a lot of options that you have when it comes to giving birth in terms of like. What kind of pain management do you want? What kind of medicines do you want? If you're going to get induced, what kind of medications do you want? There's a lot of variability. If babies breach, how do you want to handle that? Do you want to do C-section, or do you want to? You can. There are people who try to unbreach the child. They like push up on your stomach, like,
push it back in.
Yeah, they put you in positions and like they try to push the baby and flip the baby.
The baby's coming out, but they try to push the baby back in so then it could rotate more.
So for those of you who don't know, breaching means like when the leg or when the arm comes out first before the head. The head needs to come out first, otherwise you ain't having a birth.
Okay.
So if the baby's breached, meaning an arm or a leg comes out first, there are midwives and like trained professionals who try to like put you in certain positions and like try to get the baby out and then flip them so that you can get delivered. Other people, if they feel like the baby's in distress, will then just opt for the C-section and then just like get the baby out that way.
Okay.
So there are so many variabilities and so many options that like prepare yourself for what could happen and how you want to handle it, what decisions you want to make.
Okay. How come that isn't talked about in doctor visits? I feel like all these medical what ifs should be covered when you go visit the doctor.
And that's why, okay, again, I'm going to expose my bias ahead of time. I have a kind of a negative perception of the medical field. And
Okay.
I think that
So you have no
like,
trust in doctors?
it's not that I don't trust. I know that they're going to care for like a healthy outcome, but I also think that they're going to do whatever is the most convenient for them.
Okay.
So like, if you don't know, right, if it isn't talked about, there's just too many options to talk to you about every single thing. So when the situation arises, they're just going to take whatever action and they're like, hey, we're going to do this. And all you got to do is say, okay. And then boom, they have consent. They can go ahead with the procedure. They're not going to tell you, oh, hey, since your baby is breached and we have all the time in the world, let me tell you about all these different options that you have.
Yeah.
Choose one.
That'd be pretty stupid.
This one is $9.99. This one is a little bit more expensive on the insurance, $12.99.
Tipping is included. so,
Gratuity is not
also
required, but is encouraged.
That'd be crazy.
So that's something that like you got to keep in mind is like there's birthing plan. When people say birthing plan, it doesn't mean like how we want the baby to come out. That's going to happen. It's if this, how do I handle that?
Okay.
That kind of thing.
And so you're saying you wish you covered more
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't feel prepared during the birth?
When our plan went out the window,
Yeah.
I just got
Did they roll out
panicked.
the menu?
Yeah, they didn't come in with a whiteboard being like, well, let me show you like this chart. Now that you're in this situation, here's this and that.
Okay.
I just wish I was a little bit more confident in, and it had nothing to do with like, we would have made different decisions or we would have like done something differently, but I would have felt more confident in supporting her or like that we're doing the right things had I done that research ahead of time.
Are you saying so you could answer the doctor's questions?
Yeah, so I can know here's what's happening.
She's busy doing her the whole birthing thing.
We've already talked about this. Here's what we've decided what we're gonna do if the situation happens.
Okay.
And that's something that, I mean, it's also really hard to talk about because when it comes to childbirth, there's some pretty dark things that can happen, and as emotionally as that is, like you have to have those conversations and be like, okay.
What do you mean?
So we were never in this situation, thank God, but we did have the conversation. If things get complicated in delivery and like you have to choose one or the other, what do you do?
Oh, that's an easy answer.
I'm not gonna say my answer on camera, but yeah, I agree. It's totally easy.
It's such an
easy answer for me.
Wait, how come you don't want to say your answer on camera?
Because it's a dark, scary thing to talk about. I don't want
I
to.
think that's why it's good to talk about.
Yeah, I'm picking my wife. Easy every time.
It's such an easy
I don't know.
question. I mean, it's such an easy answer.
I hate that you drag this out of me every time.
People want to know. They're interested.
But prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for those kind of situations, those kind of conversations. It's an emotional time specifically. Like, and here's another part that I would encourage, I guess, from a male perspective. These conversations are not easy for your wife. Like, they are not. And you should not only be prepared to of the actual scenarios. Like what do we do?
I'm only thinking of one scenario, and you're saying whether you have to choose the wife or the baby.
Yeah.
Is there any other situation where it seems, dark or like, or is that just the only? Because you said situations plural, and I'm just curious.
Well, it's never as clear cut as pick one or the other. It's always like, okay, well, we can do this, but this puts mom more at risk for this, but it could save baby and like blah, 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 and vice versa. We could do this. It's less risky for the mom, but more risky for the baby. Like the procedures
whatever favors my wife.
I agree. But like, again, the procedures or the things that come into play, like umbilical cords getting tied, like, again, do we immediately do C-section? Do we like get more information? Do we wait? Do we like, there's just so many different things. And it's in the moment, it's so hard to make those decisions.
And do you think when couples have these discussions, I'm only because I'm projecting like my own personal like views, is it more common that people, if you had to choose percentages, people who would actually choose the baby or people who would actually choose the wife?
Well, I think from a guy perspective, I think most guys would easily pick their wife. Unless they really don't like her. Unless they're just like, I kind of want a new one.
Wouldn't it be the same?
For what?
The wife, on the women's side.
I find that some women are incredibly, incredibly selfless and would give up anything for their babies.
That's a tough one for me.
It's an insane thought to me. Again, just because of like my perspective and where I am as a man in that relationship. Like I can't have a kid.
Yeah.
If it was my kid and I was carrying it for 9 months, like would I be willing to sacrifice my life to?
Let's get into philosophy because this one is so interesting to me. Because if you're saying the wife side is being selfless, and because she's sacrificing herself for the baby, you got to understand, recognize. I'm only thinking of marriage too, by the way. Like a part of me dies too.
Oh, agreed.
And that's selfish of me to just think about.
I agree.
But like, when you sacrifice, it's okay. This is gonna get dark too. But like,
that's why I didn't want to go down this path.
Why not? It's interesting. It's the same way of people who take their own lives. Yes, you're going through, stuff, and it's very unfortunate. But also, it affects so many other people, which is wild. And I get it. Like they're going through crazy stuff, and it's hard to be like, well, don't do it because you're gonna make someone else mad. But it's just the sad reality. Both things can be happening at the same time. The one individual could be going through something crazy, and then also because of that outcome of taking your life, you are also affecting a bunch of people. So then taking the baby or sacrificing yourself for the baby, yes, you save the baby, but you are definitely affecting so many other people's lives.
That is, and I'm being so serious here, the worst analogy you can ever give. And the reason being, hold on. You know what? Actually, that's not the worst analogy. That's not true. There could be worse analogies.
Okay.
Could have been like,
I forgot what this podcast is about.
It's like a giraffe. That's the worst analogy that you could have ever given. Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense.
Oh, okay. I get it. I'm trying to put together long neck. I don't know. How's it put together?
No, I don't like that analogy just because there's a complete difference between doing something for someone else versus doing something for yourself. Like, yes, there's an effect either way.
Oh, okay.
There's an effect either way.
Wait a minute. Yes, the act of saving the baby and giving up your life is selfless, but it's also selfish at the same time.
Sure, I can
you're doing
acknowledge
it
that.
Because it's your morals and you're doing it for yourself.
I acknowledge that, right? But again, it is a completely different state of mind and philosophy as to why you're doing it and how the effect takes place, right? So like,
it's both selfish.
There's selfish elements, right? In the whatchamacallit? There's selfish elements in the mom situation.
Okay.
Right? But the other situation is completely selfish. Like there is no.
What if those people don't want to burden more people?
That sounds stupid.
I'm saying it's an actual real reason.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Well, this isn't that episode of the podcast, so I'm not getting into that.
Okay, my bad. You can continue. I just thought that was interesting.
That's my one piece of advice for dads. Try not to burden her with all that information, but do the research yourself. Have conversations with her about what you would and wouldn't do in certain situations.
Okay.
And then be prepared for that.
Is it okay to? Okay, look. Actually, I don't know. First, answer this question: when her water breaks, or when you go into the hospital, how long from when you get to the hospital to when you actually have the child?
So
How long are you at the hospital?
I looked into that, but it's for us. I think it was we walked into the hospital at 5 o'clock in the afternoon
Okay.
or evening, and dude, we had to do like I don't know how many hours of paperwork and checking in, and it's like I was going into a hotel. Like it was like because we had an elective induction. So ours was a little bit more prepared. Like we kind of had a map out of how we were going to handle this process. It's different for every single human being. Like I know
Like, give me an average.
I don't think there is one. I think there's,
How long did you stay?
so do you want to know from when I walked in or
Yeah.
from when they started the procedure or like when they
you
started
walked in.
inducing? So
You walked in at 5.
walked in
when
at
did you have
5,
the baby?
baby was born at 2 a.m.
Oh, so it was quick.
That's not quick, I think.
I mean, I feel like maybe because I've heard people stay
In labor
in
for like
hospitals
hours.
for like days.
Well, we did stay for 2 days, but that's because after a baby is born, you're required. I think they require to watch you for at least 24 hours.
Okay.
So like 1 day of you giving birth, and then like you're there for another 24 hours for monitoring.
Okay.
And then that like third day,
so you're there at the hospital
For like 2 or 3 days.
2 to 3 days at
Yeah,
least,
yeah.
right?
Maybe
the entire
long-
day.
probably longer. I mean, if you ever, God forbid, anyone here has any kind of complications, you are staying longer. They're going to be
Yeah.
monitoring not only mom but baby.
Okay.
So be prepared also for staying there for longer if possible.
Okay, so question: is it okay? This is a male question. If I bring my Switch, because there's a lot of downtime.
There isn't.
Oh, there's not that
There's
much.
we brought so much stuff, dude. We brought laptops for movies. We brought Sudoku books to do Sudoku puzzles together. We had a plethora, word of the day for the podcast, plethora of different like,
A myriad.
oh my God. Yo, we're getting back into it.
Not bad.
We're experts, baby.
Oh, you're gonna say educated.
I was going to say educated, but I was like, no.
Okay, so you bought a bunch of stuff, and even those 2 days where you're just chilling, getting monitored, there wasn't downtime. What are you doing?
Crying. No kidding, but
You're not
like,
kidding.
No, I am. But
You're not kidding.
some people will be crying.
You cried, didn't you?
I did cry when the child was born, dude. Oh my God. The emotion that like comes over you when the baby is born.
Cry like a baby or like a man tear?
Man tear. Man,
Because you had to hold it in.
I respect myself.
Okay. So wait, walk me through. So after you have the child, you need 2 days of monitoring.
Yeah.
And in those days, you don't have any downtime because you are.
Being bombarded by nurses, staff, everyone. Like nurses are in every 30 minutes to check certain things. You get visits from all these people, documentation that you have
Thanks
to
for
get
the
done.
invite.
Huh? What invite?
Exactly. You just said that you got visits from a bunch of people.
Oh, yeah. Medical staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, medical staff.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
People who were telling me to do things, not.
Okay. I was gonna get salty.
I mean, you could have come. I wouldn't. I didn't say no. You didn't ask.
Oh yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I was like, dude, me.
No, I just thought you guys, if people want people, they'd ask, and I was like, they probably don't want people.
No, we didn't care. That was like,
Okay.
I think we were kind of unique in the sense that like, people were like, "Hey, can we come visit?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine."
Oh, interesting.
We just think it was like whatever. Like, come chill if you want. We didn't bother.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry then.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, you didn't know.
apologize. I did know.
Oh, you asshole! I needed you.
You had no downtime.
No, I didn't. You're
Okay, so if you're getting bombarded every 30 minutes, you can't watch a TV show or a movie. You're just always talking to medical staff.
or sleeping or trying to sleep.
Oh,
or
that
trying to
makes sense.
sleep, dude. That one
makes
was hard,
sense.
especially when they give you the most uncomfortable bed on the. It's not even a bed. Imagine this couch. All they did is like this top part folds down,
That's horrible.
and that's your bed.
That's horrible.
That's
Can you ask for, because you're spending, well, I don't know how much you spent for the, but like, can you ask for sleeping medication?
You can bring sleeping medication. Like,
No, but like I'm at the hospital already. I'm already paying for all of this. Can
trust
you
me.
at least throw me
If you
some
see-
sleeping medication?
okay, guys, slightly different topic, but if you are at a hospital and you're requesting medication, let me tell you, just bring your own. They charge you like $50 for an aspirin. So
okay.
like your
Never mind
insurance like may cover it, may not, but you're still paying stupid money for like a single piece of medication. So
Okay, got it.
pocket that stuff, you know?
So you're trying to sleep. You keep talking to people for 2 days straight. Then you finally get released. You come back home.
And you need to take care of mom because
And you take care
she
of mom.
went through
That's the
a
father's
whirlwind.
duty. When you say take care of mom, that means
You better do every single thing. She should not be getting up. Food should better be coming to her. If she needs a break, you take baby. Other than that, baby stays with her.
you still make jokes.
Depends on your wife. Or your partner.
Oh,
Depends
inclusive.
on your birthing
Inclusive.
person.
Okay, that's fair.
I read a book about that. This birthing person.
Are you still making jokes?
Me personally, no.
Yeah.
But
Okay, so she doesn't find it funny.
I did make one joke that even the doctor was like, "Oh, that's good. I'm gonna remember
What
that
was
one."
it?
So, I think babies don't look like anything when they're born. Everyone always likes to say, "Oh, they look just like the mom," or "They look just like the dad."
Your baby looks just
could-
like you,
yeah.
though.
So you can attest, right? Like,
Okay.
look just like me.
Yeah.
And I could tell that like it was kind of bothering my wife a little bit.
Okay.
Like every doctor, every nurse, oh, he looks just like dad. And I know my wife, in her mind, she's like, what the hell was I doing for 9 months? Like just letting this.
Yeah.
So I couldn't help myself. So as the doctor is like checking the baby and he's like, wow, he looks a lot like you. I was like, yeah, this is the ultimate group project where one person does all the work and someone else gets all the credit.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I was like, ah.
But that is self-deprecating.
Yeah, because I was trying to make her feel better.
I know, and I get it. That's why she's okay with the joke. I'm talking about like, say you get home and she's like, or you get home and you're like, I'm hungry.
Well, get in the kitchen and make me dinner, woman.
You're back now, man. It's over. You can't make that
You
joke.
had your 2 days. What else do you want? Are you serious right now? Like,
I'm just saying you can't make that joke.
absolutely. I would be. Me personally,
Yeah.
no, you might have the kind of wife where you can make that joke, and that's okay. I personally would be terrified to make that joke.
I just feel like humor, to make things less serious, helps me.
I think if me and
A
you
lot.
had a baby together,
Yeah.
we would be able to make those jokes.
I don't think the baby will survive. We're too busy trying to roast and troll each other.
Baby's crying. Shut up. We're trying to. Dad over here thinks that he can.
Chill.
He thinks he can do it better than me.
You were crying for 9 months, and all of a sudden you're out now.
I brought you into this world.
But okay, so 0 jokes. Take care of your lady. Do everything that she says. Now, my last question: at what point do you think that is kind of that mentality is done for?
About 2 or 3 months after, and I'm not even.
I was thinking like 2 years.
Nah, 2 or 3 months.
2 or 3 months, and then
Yeah.
the kid's fine enough. You've relaxed enough.
But like also after 2 or 3 months, you don't just like you don't go full throttle,
No, like
right?
we're equals now.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're not
You,
equals.
you don't go from like 2 or 3 months of not making any jokes, being like cautious, blah blah blah, all that stuff. You don't go from holding all that back to like opening the floodgates, and it's just like you.
Don't
blah,
go
blah,
0
blah.
to 100. I'm saying like
Yeah, you.
do everything she says and every request and everything, and like, all right, I understand that I have to do all this because you went through so much work, right?
Oh, it's not because of the work that you do that.
Why?
So postpartum. Again, this is one of the things I did research on.
Okay.
Their emotional and physical state is actually insane. Like because the baby is born, all these like the hormones that and change
Yeah,
in their body is so intense
Yes.
that they could literally lose their hair, lose teeth, lose like
So the work I'm saying is like the things they have to experience and go through
Yeah.
like during the whole pregnancy. But like you're saying 3 months is done. Like, hey, maybe or like, it's not that you shouldn't, but like maybe some requests are like, this is unrealistic. Maybe a little pushback. Maybe I should do this.
Yeah, just I will give one piece of advice. For the first month or two, don't give any pushback. Is she being unfair and unreasonable? Yes, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
That's
You're
okay.
saying at 3 months is the mark where you're like, now we can have a conversation.
Hey, I've been making dinner for the bus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still got rolls here.
So let me get this straight. Have you ever talked to your partner about this 3 month mark?
No, I'm scared.
That's so funny.
Not a chance, dude.
Okay, yeah, you're not that 3 month mark.
I'm telling for
That ain't
for other people. That's what you should do. For other people.
at 3 months, start pushing back.
Yeah, but for me, I'm good. Like,
Okay, well, yeah, that was my last questions. If anything, George is saying to you definitely have to balance out how much she has to go through, and you have to do some extra work.
I really hope people push through the first half of this podcast where you trolled the shit out of me.
I didn't troll.
Sure.
No. Don't put that on me, okay?
Hold on.
When you make the jokes and I point them out, how is that me trolling?
I just want to say I hope people push through the first half to watch the second half, because I think that was actually like
A conversation.
good conversation
Yeah.
about giving birth and like being there for your wife.
Okay. So then, like I said, if anything, the husband really has to do a lot to pay back your wife. She birthed your child. That's what George is saying. Is there anything else you wanted to put out into the world?
Screw your feelings for men. For men.
Ooh, you know what's
So if you're doing,
interesting?
no, I'm being so serious. Like if you are doing all this and you feel like, man, I really get no appreciation because I'm doing all of this and like no one's saying thank. Yeah, shut up. Trust me. Suck it up for like 2 weeks. Find other people to give you validation. Find co-hosts like Justin who will put you down when you feel down. I mean, lift you up when you feel down.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Yeah,
don't
my
think you
bad.
should
Yeah,
come to me, bro.
That's definitely how that one works. But it's okay. Just it is temporary. It will pass. Just tough through it.
Interesting. I'm gonna disagree with that. And not to say that your feelings. That you just need to seek other ways.
Yeah, don't go to your
cope with
wife.
your feelings.
Don't go to your wife.
Okay, don't just push it down because that's that toxic. That's that toxic masculine way to deal with your feelings.
No, go to other people. Don't like when
He
she's
said,
like.
"Fuck your feelings, bro."
In terms of her, like, don't go venting to her. Don't be like,
Hey, you locked in your answer, okay? Now we differ.
don't go venting to her. That's all I'm saying.
George is saying, "Hey, don't be a pussy." He's saying,
And to be
a man, stand up, soldier up, and fuck your feelings.
And trust me, you will. If you are in a loving relationship, your wife or birthing partner will be like, "Well, how are you feeling? How are you handling this?" Blah, blah, blah. Lie. You're great. You're here for her. You're supportive. Do it.
I don't know, man.
And then to the guys, go cry in your little corner and be like, "I don't know what I'm doing."
This is the same man that wants to support mental health group, and he's telling you to go cry in a corner.
To other men.
He said, "Go into your corner and
The
cry."
thing is, I'm just used to you. That's the problem.
So just so you know, that's where he stands. I'm saying you just got to find out different ways to vent and cope with the hardships that comes on the male side of the whole entire pregnancy.
Well, I can't give good advice. I hope. I'm gonna screw me. Yeah.
And that's the podcast, Idiots to Experts. So welcome back. I don't know how often we're going to do this, but it's so fun to do it. And I want to thank George for taking the time to come out and actually talk with me.
And also thank you to all the people who reach out to us to have conversations about what we talk about for the podcast. Because I've had some great conversations.
I've had so many people come up to me actually, at weddings and stuff like that.
I had people text me and be like, "Yo, you are so wrong about this," and I'm like, "Tell me more. I love debating." Like,
I was gonna hop on, bro.
I'm so down. So if you want to hop on the podcast and tell me how Justin is wrong, feel free. Let me know. We'll definitely schedule you in.
Interesting. Okay.
but
that's never going to happen because as you see in every episode, one person is wrong.
Wait.
And one person is
Wasn't the last
Agreeable.
episode with Arsani, like he was kind of like teaming up with me on you?
ish. But towards the end, you look like an idiot.
Yeah.
It's like,
Anyway.
well, take us out.
Glad we're back to being idiots. We hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We hope you learned something today. If not, we hope you laughed. And please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel. And yeah, we need to help. We need to help the channel, guys. So we'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Peace.